Guys, what is happening? What is going on? What did Chris Grier just do? What did Chris Grier just do? We have traded for Darren Waller? Let me see if I can move this over. Let me zoom out a bit so people can see it. Nope, wrong way. But Darren Waller, boys? We got Darren Waller on the squad now? We were all wondering who we were going to get at tight end after trading Jonnu Smith. And the Dolphins decided to go out and get Darren Waller added to the squad. Was not expecting this morning. Literally just woke up and saw the news. Boys, what do we think about this? Darren Waller coming to the Fins? Let's see what the full trade details were for the Darren Waller trade. Let me see if I could find it. So this is the full trade details we got. Let me see if I can open this up a little bit more so the people can see it. Let me move this over. There you go. But man, Darren Waller, we're trading a 6th round pick to the Giants in 2026 for a 2027 7th and Darren Waller. And we're going to be signing with the Dolphins worth up to $5 million. If there is lag, I apologize. But wow, bro. Burger, definitely, for sure. DM me over on Discord. But, guys, are the Dolphins back? Are the Miami Dolphins officially back? Super Bowl? I see a Super Bowl in the future. If this Darren Waller signing works out, oh boy, y'all are not ready for the Dolphins. I see Ravens in the chat. A big Bucks fan. We had a lot of news drop this morning. We have Damien Lillard released by the Bucks and signing Miles Turner, and the Dolphins trading for Darren Waller. The Dolphins trying to take over NBA free agency. Like, what's going on here? Listen, when I first saw this, I'm like, what are we doing trading for a retired tight end? He's been out of the league for a full year. You're welcome as a Giants fan. But you know what? I think that if they had this deal ready and made, Chris Grier knew that he had Darren Waller in his back pocket when he traded Jonnu Smith. He had to have known that Darren Waller wanted to come out of retirement, because we were all like, why the hell are you trading our boy Jonnu Smith? I mean, you could say Darren Waller's washed, but I remember, if you go back and watch Darren Waller with the Giants, bro was open more times than not. The problem with the New York Giants, because I watched a lot of Giants games, because you all know Delo's a big Giants fan, so I'm forced to watch Giants games. But there was a lot of moments where Darren Waller, he was wide open, but Daniel Jones was the quarterback. So you got to look at it like this. My cousin is whining about the signings we got. Want to know why? They scared. People are scared of the Miami Dolphins now. They don't know what we're doing. Never let them know your next move. Chris Grier is cooking in the lab. Listen, if the Darren Waller move doesn't work out, all right, who cares? It's a 6th round pick. What 6th round pick usually like goes off other than Antonio Brown? No one really. It's like a depth piece. But Darren Waller, he's coming in, gonna be the starting tight end. I mean, you can hate on this move all you want, but Darren Waller's already the best tight end coming to the Miami Dolphins. Would you rather have Tanner Connor out there? Would you rather have, who's the other bum? I'm forgetting his name now. Julian Hill? You rather have those two over Darren Waller? I'd take Darren Waller off of 3 years of retirement than those two guys. And if you look at it, guys, the Bills fans, they're scared. They don't know what's coming. Minkah Fitzpatrick, they don't have any film on Darren Waller. They have no film on him whatsoever. Darren Waller's now fully healthy. No longer injured, fully healthy. He's ready to go, Darren. We could check out some Darren Waller highlights over on YouTube. We'll watch his Giants highlights and then some Raiders highlights to see what could be in Miami. But Darren Waller, the big move of the day. And you can't forget, free agency's been going on over in the NFL. Sorry, the NBA. And we had a huge bombshell this morning where the Milwaukee Bucks waiving Damien Lillard to stretch out the remaining $113 million of his contract to acquire Miles Turner. So we got Damien Lillard as a free agent. I'm saying, Heat, Pat Riley, wake your ass up. You were sleeping all day yesterday when free agency began. I know you had to go to bed early. So you must have been up early. You must have known this was coming. Go get us Damian Lillard. He is rehabbing from a torn Achilles. Maybe he doesn't sign. Maybe he wants to get healthy first. I don't think he's going to play all next year, but Damian Lillard would be a huge pickup. I'm subscribed. Appreciate you for becoming a sub. Let's go Heat. We need him. And Miles Turner heading to the Bucks. He's going to be teammates with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wait till we get a corner. I'm telling you, Dolphins ain't done yet. We still need to get a cornerback. Now, this Darren Waller move, I believe this brings us out of the running for getting a guy like Kyle Pitts or Michael Mayer. I think this is what their plan was all along. I'm going to like it. Darren Waller. But past 2 days, we've added Minkah Fitzpatrick and Darren Waller. And you can't forget. So what was this, a 6th round pick? We got a 5th rounder yesterday. So we basically just gave away a later pick. We already got one back yesterday in the Minkah trade. Got a 5th rounder. Let's check out Darren Waller's stats. How did Darren Waller play? Maybe I gotta get a Kelsey Plumlee jersey. Maybe I'll pick up Darren Waller. Oh, I should pick up Darren Waller. Hold on. Over in Sleeper. No one picked him up yet, right? Ooh, wait, boys. Let me pick up Waller. I'm picking him up. This is in my Dynasty League. If you're in Dynasty, go pick him up. Who should I drop? I'll drop Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's not needed.
My cousin is a Dolphins fan and is whining about everything that we do. He wants Tua walk out of the team.
Bruh.
And is mad that we got rid of Smith. And is whining that we got this tight end. And he is more of a baseball fan and a Yankees fan.
Oh, he only knows baseball.
He doesn't watch football that much.
All right, so he don't know. But man, what a day. Pick him up 1 minute after the announcement. Yeah, I gotta wait for the waivers tomorrow night. All right, let's see what CBS, let's see what they gave us for a trade grade. Dolphins got a B. Giants got a C+. So they think we won the trade. So I don't even know how you get a C+. You traded a guy that's retired. was not going to come out of retirement to play for the Giants, but like, he's coming out of retirement. Guys, we're live right now over on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Go check me out all over. Tyler TNTT. We're all over the place. Wherever you're watching, appreciate you. But Dolphins got to be in this trade. Giants C+. I don't think I'd give the Giants a C+. I mean, they got a pick for a retired guy. So I don't even know how you can get a C+ from that. Dolphins get an F? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You start posting long form videos? I try. All right, let's look up these Darren Waller highlights. What are his stats looking like with the Giants? And you got to remember, bro was playing with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is awful. I mean, bro, if we can get a glimpse of 2020 Waller, whoo. And this is a 6'6" receiving option for Tua. 6'6". I didn't know you had Twitch. Yes, sir. We always live on Twitch. MLB The Show. Maybe tonight. Tonight I may come back for another stream, either Fortnite or MLB. Darren Waller. I mean, his final season with the Giants, he played 12. Did he retire during the season or did he just miss some games? Maybe he just missed some games. I'm not too sure, though. I mean, 52 receptions, 552 yards, and a touchdown in 11, 12 games? So what is that? He averaged how many yards per game? He averaged 46 yards per game. So if you extrapolate that to another 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, how many yards? Is that 800? That's basically what Jonnu had for us last year. So what is it? It's 46 yards per game times how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 46 times 5, 200. So extra 230 added to 552. So that he would have been at almost 800 yards, 782 yards, and that's with Daniel Jones throwing him the ball. But man, if we can get this Darren Waller from these past 2 years, I don't know. How is anyone gonna stop Darren Waller, Tyreek Hill, Nick Westbrook-Akine, Jalen Waddle, Devon Achane, one of the best receiving backs in the league. Dello, he might be pissed. I don't know. He's at work right now, but maybe I can get his reaction later tonight. Damn, I got to get a new link. I got you. I'll get a new link. Can I add it right away? I think I could. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can only do it before the stream. Oh, wait, no. No, never mind. I can only do it before the stream. Okay. Wait. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me get the Discord link. Let me grab the Discord link for you guys. Darren Waller is going to be an interesting add to this team. I mean, I would have preferred a guy who is used to playing. So for the people over on YouTube, here's the Discord link. I just pasted it in the description below if you want to join the Discord. But man, they ain't ready. Q dog, what's up? How's the NBA draft? It was lit. Let's see. Let's take a look at these Darren Waller highlights. What if I just type in his name? I know he's a rapper now. This guy break it down for us? Cooper DeJean's not a safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins just yesterday. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's just dive in. Now, Darren Waller is a player that...
his shit is in the way. Who else? Oh, let's see.
Okay, we traded away Jonnu Smith. I'm not super happy about it, but I get it. He only had 1 year of production, and we weren't going to pay him a big-time
He's got a Marino jersey.
However, I'm reading all these articles that the Dolphins are going to make a blockbuster trade for a tight end. Maybe they go get Kyle Pitts. Maybe we can finally unlock his potential. Or maybe Mark Andrews. The Ravens have Isaiah Likely. Okay, maybe we can finally get over the hump, win a playoff game. We just need the right tight end. Darren Waller? What the? Okay.
Darren Waller? Darren Waller? How you feel about the Waller trade? I mean, the way you got to look at it, low risk, high reward. Hey, there I am. Low risk, high reward. Not much else you can say about this trade. Where is his highlights at? Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at some Darren. All right, I guess this is his Raiders highlights. Oh, man. If this guy still has that burst in him. Oh, yes! We finally have a big guy to throw fades to. No more fades to Tyreek Hill. We used to always throw our fades to Tyreek in the back of the end zone. Darren Waller, man. Just think, no more fades to Tyreek. Wide open. Cooking the Patriots. You love to see it. He can wear number 83 with us. I don't think anyone's wearing 83. Malik Washington just changed his number. Man's always wide open. Has a good feel for open space. Yeah, these linebackers can't cover him. Yep. He's got great hands, Waller. This guy's got solid hands. He was asked with the Giants. He was playing with Daniel Jones, guys. Anyone will suck with Daniel Jones. Wide open. Cooking All-Pro. Who is that? All-Pro Talano Hufanga. Getting cooked by Darren Waller. He was balling out with Jared Stidham. Whoo! Knows how to high point the ball. We haven't had a big option like this in forever. Wide open again. He probably won't be as open this year, but if we could just get half of Raiders Darren Waller, that would be great. I mean, still, these linebackers are not going to be able to cover Waller. Should have got Kyle Pitts. The only issue with Pitts is he can't block. At least with Darren Waller, he's able to. All right, let's see. This is now we'll take a look at his Giants highlights. Slant against Stephon Gilmore. They probably don't even use him the right way. Who was their offensive coordinator this year? Was it Dable? Yep, Darren Waller. Showing off the hands. We'll probably see him during a preseason a bit. He should play during the preseason. He's got to get some playing. Ooh, big fourth down conversion by Waller. Getting open. Think he's working against Gilmore. Over the middle. Where's Waller here? Going out for a pass. Maybe that's why they ain't going after Pitts. They might be asking for too much for Kyle Pitts, the Falcons. Might be the reason why they're not going after him. They probably want like a third-round pick. There he is. There he is. I mean, catching a bunch of slants. There we go. Oh, against the Dolphins. See, he's already used to playing Hard Rock. There's Javon Holland. Going, I see a Super Bowl. Darren Waller, you know why he came out of retirement? He wants a ring. Yeah, I think he lost some of his yak ability, but if he could get open, if he could just get open for us, catch some touchdowns, because, like, the guys getting us the yards are going to be like Achane, Waddle, Tyreek. Our touchdown guys are going to be Nick Westbrook-Akine and Waller. Waller, I'm predicting at least 5-6 touchdowns. Oh, Pat Cunnington was just traded. He's coming up big on a bunch of these third down conversions. See, man's playing with Tyrod Taylor. Freaking Tyrod and Daniel Jones were his quarterbacks. You might see Tommy DeVito a couple of times.
Everybody talks about it, but man. Darren Waller makes the catch at the 45.
Dennis Schroeder signing with the Kings.
Takes the underneath route to Waller up ahead.
Hey, he don't look too bad, guys. He don't look too bad.
Taylor has Waller.
He doesn't have that yak ability like Jonnu.
12, Giants need the 34-yard line for a first down. And they
Oh, wait. Wait. Hold up.
return after missing 5 games.
Hold
All
up.
the way to the Saints 48.
He might still got it.
Waller's got it. First down into Eagles territory.
Schroeder
Taylor
against the Eagles.
Waller's got it.
One of the best defenses in football.
Third down and 4. Rams rush 4. Taylor throws.
Yeah, this is like the third down guy in New York. We need a third down guy.
Midfield before Jordan Fuller can bring him down.
If Tyreek and Waddle are both getting locked up on third down, you got Darren Waller in your back pocket.
And Darren Waller backs his way for the first down to the top of our play sheet. I want to extend this lead.
Taylor
One-on-one, cooking James Bradbury.
drops it in the bucket to Darren Waller.
And he was a captain for the Giants. I don't know, boys. Oh, I could watch myself. Man, Darren Waller, though. I don't know. Let's talk to some of you guys in the Discord and see your thoughts. If anyone wants to join the Discord, hop in. Actually, let me go to a private chat. Join General, and I'll bring you in to my private chat. There we go. Yeah, let's get Tua Fins first. He joined in. Let's get Tua Fins first. He joined in. Wait. Wrong one. There we go. Tua Fins, my boy. Let me just switch my... Hold on one second. So let's input and... Tua, you able to hear me? Tua, you there? Is Tua not there? Daddy Tua? Daddy Tua? No Tua Fins? Alright, we'll find someone else. Let's see. Let's get my boy Water Cheetah. Water Cheetah, you hear me?
Yo,
What do we think?
I think it was an okay trade. I think they probably should have gone out and gotten probably Kyle Pitts. But if for like a third round pick, that's probably too much.
Yeah, that would be the only reason why we don't make the trade for Pitts. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted like a 5th or 6th, I would have gave it to them, but they were asking for like a 3rd rounder. Not sure if a 3rd rounder would be worth it. But
Yeah, even though I probably would have gotten Michael Mayer first.
Michael Mayer would have been great. I mean, Raiders fans, if you want
Yeah.
Waller back, we'll trade you Darren Waller for Michael Mayer. You can have the duo of Michael Mayer and Darren Waller on the team. They'd probably love that.
Yeah.
Guys, I did see that Dame was waived and Miles Turner was on the Bucks. Huge move in the NBA this morning. But the Dolphins, they're taking over NBA free agency. With yesterday's trade and today's trade, we're making moves. You guys wish your teams were making moves like us. Water Cheetah, you're a Eagles fan, correct?
No, I'm a Ravens fan. I just
I
like
keep
this,
forgetting that.
picture.
Mob B. You keep confusing me with that picture.
I just like the picture. I might to Lamar though.
Yeah.
The person who should have won MVP.
Facts. Not Josh Allen, but I don't know. I think people are just salty that their teams aren't making moves. Like, at least Chris Greer's working the phone. Everyone else, their teams are just staying the same, not making any changes.
Yeah. Besides the Ravens, of course.
Yeah, they picked up Jair Alexander like a week or two ago, which was a great move by the Ravens. I mean, what was it? Only like 5-6 million for him? It's crazy
Yeah.
work. You got to get yourself a Jair Alexander jersey.
I should. I'm gonna get a Kyle Hamilton jersey soon.
Kyle Hamilton?
But
Oh,
I got a
solid.
Josh Allen 0 Super Bowl jersey.
Oh, listen, I hear they're selling out quickly, those 0 Super Bowl Bills jerseys. The Bills fans are scared. I see the Bills fans in the chat. They're worried about Darren Waller. I mean, I would
Yeah.
take Darren
Me-
Waller over both their tight ends. I would take Waller over Kincaid and Waller over that other tight end, Knox.
He wouldn't have
For
dropped
sure.
that catch against the Chiefs.
Yeah. I also thought we would go after Mark Andrews, but I guess Mark Andrews is not available with you
They
guys, right?
probably want more than what the Dolphins are willing to give, like
Yeah.
a second or something.
Because I know the Ravens want to get Isaiah Likely more involved in the offense this year. So,
Yeah, they're probably gonna try and trade Mark Andrews though, because his contract is up after this year.
yeah, that would make sense. Start getting
Hopefully, they can get like a
Start-
second.
yeah.
But I don't know.
a second. I don't know. I think he's like 30.
I guarantee though, if that was Isaiah Likely, we wouldn't have dropped that pass, and the Bills fans wouldn't have been able to talk.
Yeah. Seahawks, we didn't want to take Noah Fant from you guys. We wanted you guys to keep Noah Fant. We didn't want to ruin your team. Appreciate all
Anyways,
the
I'm
follows.
gonna hop off.
Yep. Appreciate you for joining once again, my man.
Yep.
All right, let's see us. Tua Fins, is he back yet? Tua Fins, you back? Or are you just listening in? All right, he's just listening in. Let's go with... Who do we got? Cougar? Let's go with Cougar. Cougar, talk to me. They join in the voice chat and they're just not talking. All right, next person. Let's see. Who's next? All right, I'll just kick him out. Is there a way to get him out of here? Let's talk to a Buffalo Bills fan. Let's see how this goes. I don't know what happened there. Jay Jets. Jefferson. Jay Jets. Maybe they're not allowed to talk in general, so let me just go back to the regular chat. All right, we'll go back to general. I'll fix it next time. Wait, Jefferson? Do I have you? All right, we'll just go here. Boys in the chat, what's good? Hey, Jefferson? Do I have you? Make sure to mute the stream if you're watching the stream.
What's up?
Okay, I don't hear myself anymore. What's up, boys? I won't mute anyone unless it gets crazy. What do we think about the trade from earlier?
Good trade.
Why, you think it's good?
You guys got it.
We traded for a guy that was retired for 1 year instead of a guy like Michael Mayer who's young. I don't really understand it. Maybe because he was cheap. They just wanted a cheap option. And the only guy that was really available was Darren Waller. I need the server link. It's in the description,
You
Gonzo.
opened the floodgates.
Yeah. We're going to see how this goes if it gets crazy. There's Joey. Joey, your Bills are so cooked.
No, Tyler, can I just say something real quick?
Sure.
So, I'll say, dude, you got a pretty good offense this year. Not gonna lie, dude.
Yes,
Darren
sir.
Waller still put up numbers with the Giants. He did.
You see those highlights that we were watching?
Yeah, I did. I was in the live. I was in the live.
He was putting up numbers.
Waller's
He-
still top 5. They just don't want to
No,
hear you out.
no, so good. Dude, anyone's better than your other tight end. Who was the other
Yeah.
tight end? Wasn't it?
It was Julian Hill.
Yeah.
Julian Hill, Tanner Connor. I am high on Jalen Conyers. We got him as an undrafted free
I
agent.
love him. I love him, bro.
Darren Waller could
What
show
was
him
he,
the way.
Texas A&M?
Does the chat know? Jalen Conyers?
Tyler Pitts.
Pretty sure he was Texas A&M.
Texas
There's too
A&M?
many people.
I mean, we could get rid of either Tanner Connor. Probably Tanner
Texas
Connor.
Tech. Texas Tech. That's what it was. Texas Tech.
Tyler.
What's he saying? Yeah?
So, wait. If it wasn't the Dolphins, who's gonna win the AFC East? If it wasn't the Dolphins.
If it wasn't the Dolphins?
There's no if. It's the
Yeah.
Dolphins.
I don't know why
Buddy,
you
there's,
asked that
there's no
about
if on
Dolphins.
that. There's no if.
I don't know why you asked
There's no
that
if,
to
but
a
when Dolphins
Dolphins
win
fan.
the AFC East.
The real question is if the Dolphins didn't make the Super Bowl, but we all know that's going to happen.
Yep.
We got
If
Darren
the
Waller.
Dolphins don't
He's
win
going to be the
AFC
half.
East,
Bro, they signed
it's
Darren Waller
because
because it's a
they
free
didn't have one.
halftime performance. He's going to
Big
say it's a
facts.
sweep.
He's
The
gonna be
halftime
he's
show.
gonna be rapping during the halftime during the Super Bowl
Yeah, with
halftime
Teron
show.
Armstead.
Bro, Tyler.
What's
That's
good?
Ron Armstead retired.
Dolphins easily winning.
Damn straight. Everyone's hyped for the Dolphins now. They know we taking
If
over.
we should get someone for the halftime performance. It should be
Darren
contributing to
Waller-
Darren Waller.
Get Kadarius Toney to perform during
As an
halftime.
outsider
that'd
of
be
the
tough.
AFC.
Bro, if the Dolphins don't
As an outsider,
You can go. Saying Dolphins aren't winning the division. Sean, you ain't ready for this team this year. Red Beat knows we're gonna beat them week
Bro,
one.
Tyler.
We're gonna show out.
I know.
Yeah, Rams.
Bro, Tyler.
so anyway,
What's good, Rams?
as an outsider,
beat those Rams
the-
this season, bro.
never mind.
Wait, as an outsider, keep going.
Yeah. As an outsider, in the AFC West, I'm just wanting a competitive division in the AFC East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, the
Oh,
only
so
two
basically,
teams
what
that
you're
are
saying is
expected
Darren
to-
Waller makes us competitive. I
Darren
like your
Waller's
thinking.
gonna suck, bro. Darren Waller. he's
Wait,
trash.
Tyler.
So D White knows that we're now
Darren
Super
Waller's
Bowl
ass.
contenders with Waller on the team.
Y'all are
Exactly.
not
He
Super
gets
Bowl
it. Someone with
Oh,
I
knowledge.
never said
That's-
that.
That's
never
what I
said
got
that.
from
The
what he
Dolphins have
said.
always been on
Yeah,
the
so
Wait,
did
Tyler,
I. So did I.
That
Tyler,
is not what I
Tyler.
said.
I mean, Joey, it's
That's
okay.
what you were trying to say.
It's okay if you're not high on Waller
You-
now, but I
quarterback of all
promise you,
time.
his singing at halftime is gonna hype up the
Dude,
crowd.
that Darren
Yeah.
Waller, Kadarius Toney halftime show is gonna be
No, no,
lit.
no, 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 no,
Yup.
no,
Dude,
no, no, no,
Darren
no.
Waller-
Get Juju.
Get
Get
DJ
Juju.
Get
I don't know why.
Juju
DJ Shark and
Smith-Schuster,
Teron
bro, don't
Armstead
make
in on
music.
that as well.
Get Juju.
Juju Smith-Schuster, does he even sing?
No, but he could dance. He could do the TikTok dances.
Oh yeah. He can make the TikTok dance.
Yeah, Corvette
Background
could be
dance
the
was back.
Allegheny.
Cam
Bro, too
Bynum
many
as
people
well.
talking.
Get Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool, bring him back.
Who saw that Darren Waller trade?
Oh, we didn't. We didn't know.
Wait, Darren Waller was
Yeah.
traded?
Wait, did you just mute everyone, or is everyone just muting
Wait, what team
themselves?
did he go to? What
I
team
don't know
did he
why
go
you
to?
hyping him up so.
He went to the.
I don't know
He
why
went to
you
the.
hyping up
He
Darren
went to the
Waller so.
Dolphins.
How do the Giants still have rights on him or something?
Are you serious?
Yeah, we
Tyler.
traded for him.
Yo,
Yo, Tyler.
Yo,
Dude, Tyler, you need to be on this, bro. I didn't know we got traded.
I can't believe I'm behind on this news.
Tyler, be for real. Darren Waller's not that good. Yeah, he is.
He's top 5. You're just being biased.
what are you talking about?
Why do you think he's not good?
Dolphins
Nah,
got
Darren Waller, he's not good.
trade.
Whoa,
There's no way.
wait, hold on. Wait, let me show a video real quick. If everyone could just mute themselves for a second. I found something
Yeah, I got you.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I found an interesting video.
He's been out of the league for a whole year.
Let me.
He was mourning the Kelsey Plum loss. That's why.
Yeah. All right. Wait, everyone mute real quick. I'm just gonna show this quick 40-second clip with Darren Waller talking to John Gruden.
I look at your body, man. You look like you could still roll pretty good, man. I know you're doing that CrossFit stuff. What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing now.
It's High Rocks.
High Rocks.
Yeah, High Rocks is a big
Exactly.
movement. I'm doing one at the end of May in New York.
Yo,
I'm
no one
training
cares
for it.
about.
There's nothing to be played with, but
Wait.
Is there any chance you would come back and play?
Darren Waller's
everyone's
trash.
muted,
There's
bro.
no
What
way.
if I got
There's
a
no way
coaching
you guys
job?
are
Would you
hyping
come
him
back and
up.
play
No
for me?
way you
the
guys are
only two
hyping
people
him
I will
down.
listen to, I will say,
Ready?
is
Mute
you
up,
and
guys.
Frank Smith are the only two.
Frank
Hell no.
Smith, he dropped. I don't know if anyone caught that. He said there's only 2 coaches he would come back to
will
play
say
for.
is you and Frank Smith are the
John Gruden and Frank
And who are
Smith.
they?
For those that don't know, Frank Smith is the offensive coordinator for the Dolphins right
only
now.
2 people I will hear out. And
No one.
Only 2 people
like,
hear it out.
Miami doesn't
Gruden
throw it to
hasn't
the
even
tight end,
coached
man.
in the
You
last
ain't
like
going
4
down
years.
there.
They got sports cars down there, man.
Tyler.
They got everybody down there running 4-3.
Bingo Fitzpatrick
Yeah.
was a W steal.
He wanted to play for the
Think about
Dolphins.
somebody better though.
Honestly, I'm
Bro,
glad
Darren
that Victor is actually
No,
back for
there's
the
no way
Dolphins.
you guys are
That's
hyping him
fun.
up, bro.
Tyler.
That guy hasn't even played in over a year.
He's mid.
And Coach Gruden hasn't coached in 4 years. Last time he coached
I would
was the
love
Raiders.
to have Coach Gruden back.
It's I'm interested to see how
Hey
it
Tyler,
goes.
I need to ask you something.
Yo,
So
Crazy
if,
wall.
if
Yo,
Coach
yo.
Gruden came out of retirement, what team do you think he will coach for?
John Gruden?
Yes, sir.
It depends who needs a head coach. Maybe the Giants if they fire Daboll. I don't really know any other teams that might be close to firing the head
Saints.
coach. No, they
Yeah, I was
just
trying to
hired.
watch the live stream, but I couldn't for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They
that's
just
right.
hired the guy from the
Or
Eagles.
Dolphins.
Kellen Moore.
Yeah, but what if the Saints literally
Sorry.
don't do that well this season? Which I don't. I think they will probably not do that well. Honestly, would you agree, Tyler?
The Saints?
Saints. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saints. It's like a rebuilding year for them. They got like all young guys.
Who does everyone think is going to win the Super
Saints
Bowl?
are getting the
honestly?
number 1
The
pick.
Panthers. I'm pretty sure it's quite
I think probably
obviously the
Philly.
Panthers.
Dolphins winning the
I'm
Super Bowl.
biased here, so I'm saying Philly gonna go back to back.
Yeah,
Philly
but
back-to-back.
I feel like the
going
Dolphins
north.
have a chance to make the playoffs this year.
You
Tyler, if
forgot
you're listening-
Saquon is cursed.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Please
don't
don't
know.
do that.
Automatic
Yeah,
versus anything.
John
Bro.
Gruden with Bryce
He got
Young
the
would
cover
feed
up.
families.
Tyler,
Hey, but you would know that at least like Josh Allen, he even at least like got the Madden curse. Even that curse was like broken. Even
Nah,
Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
He's
had
still
a curse.
cursed. How many
Dolphins are
Super
goat.
Bowls has he made?
Zero, obviously.
Exactly.
Yo, Tyler.
Josh Allen's not gonna win the Super Bowl.
This is chaos in here.
Yeah.
Tua has gotten more
Oh,
consistent.
shout out to
Wait, hold
Building
on.
Fins up with the super chat. I'm a Bucks and Dolphins fan. I'm in shambles. Damian
Bucks and
Lillard, I don't know why they got rid of
Bucks
him.
and Dolphins fan.
Tyler, if you think
All right, we may have to relegate to one at a time, so let me start muting a bunch of people in here. And then we'll do one at a
go,
time
Tyler.
now.
Yo,
Who said that?
you there?
Stuck Clown? I'll go to you first.
Yes, sir.
All right, you keep talking. I'm going to mute everyone else.
Okay, go ahead. So, who do you think is going to make the Super Bowl this year?
Dolphins and Vikings. You?
Also, Tyler, I watched your live streams this season, bro. It was really good.
Oh, yeah? Watching during the games?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Fantastic.
that. We'll be live again this upcoming season. We're going to be ready. I'm going to be going on vacation for a week.
Okay.
Last week of July.
Boys,
Ben.
hold on. What do you think is going to be the most interesting game this year?
Most interesting game?
Yeah, like high scoring.
Ooh. Any Bengals game.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how well Philly's going to do this year because the curse or whatever, but I feel like we're going to definitely make the playoffs, but I don't know because I think the Ravens have a shot to make the Super Bowl this year, definitely.
Yeah. There's a chance. There's a chance. It's going to be Dolphins versus Ravens in the AFC Championship. That'll be what
Yeah,
my
I'd love
prediction.
to watch that, bro. Because my uncle's a big Seattle fan because he grew up watching Seattle games.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. But, like, the last time they won the Super Bowl was 12 years ago almost.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they could have won 2 in a row, but they didn't run the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, still don't know what Pete Carroll was thinking there. Appreciate
Yeah.
everyone with the follows.
Yeah, look.
Wow, we got this shit filled up.
Nope.
All right, Stuck Clown.
No.
Anything else you would like to say?
Let's see. So, if you guys had a playoff bracket for the AFC and NFC this year, who would you say is going to make the playoffs?
Oof. I'm gonna need some time to think on that. I'm gonna make a video on it, and then you could see what I think.
Tyler, I'm like one of the fewest people that try to like first or whatever. I try to do what I can, but there's lots of people that like it at once.
My man. Yeah, no, it's all right. You don't have to be the first one. Take your time to watch the videos. I know people are busy.
Oh, and Tyler, what'd you think of Brian Burns when you went to the Giants minicamp last year?
Brian Burns, that's my guy. I'm gonna go to Giants training camp again this year. I'll see if I can reconnect with him.
We're gonna watch that thing, definitely.
Yeah, I'll bring the jersey and see if he
Yeah,
is
I'm
willing
probably
to
gonna
sign
go
it.
to the Panthers-Seahawks game in Week 17 in Charlotte this year.
Yeah, I think I'm planning to go to Dolphins versus Steelers in Pittsburgh on Monday night. Might go there.
Tyler, that's gonna be a high-scoring game this year, buddy.
We'll see. We'll see. And after that trade, I think I gotta go now. And then
Also,
Dolphins
Tyler,
versus
you wanna
Bills in
know who I
Miami.
think is gonna win Steelers or Dolphins this year?
Who you got?
You got the win, Tyler. The
Let's
Dolphins
go.
got the win.
We ain't losing. I predicted us to win that game.
losing to the Steelers, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, Stuck Clown, appreciate you for hopping in on the call. I'll talk to you later. Let's see who else we got. Let's go with Gonzo Prods, because he's I'm assuming a Patriots fan.
Yeah, you're right.
So, what do you think? In the division, you scared yet?
Nah, I think the Jets are cursed. I know that for sure. I know the Jets are cursed for sure.
Oh, I know the Jets are cursed. The Jets fans tell me they're cursed because who's that quarterback that won them the Super Bowl? Joe Namath. Joe Namath apparently sold his soul to the devil.
The offseason was that.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. Oh.
Joe Milton's gonna go crazy, like I swear.
No, lies. That's lies.
What's lies?
That is lies.
What's lies? He just said lies and then muted himself. There, now you're muted again. Let's see. Let's go with Lil Ham with the Jalen Waddle profile picture. What's up, bro?
What's good?
You hyped for this season? You ready? Guys, Discord link is in the description over on YouTube.
Being realistic, Tyreek's gonna do something stupid. He's gonna screw something up.
Tyreek? Hopefully Tyreek.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tyreek doesn't do anything dumb. And
I mean, he already did something dumb in the offseason.
I just need him to focus on playing ball. Forget the stupid racing stuff. No one cares about that. Just focus on playing some ball. Ooh, for all my fellow Devils fans, we signed Connor Brown. For anyone. Yeah. Anyways, you ready? You think we make the playoffs and the Super Bowl?
Tyler.
Who said that? Oh, there. Yeah? See, I respond to them and then they stay quiet. Yeah? Nothing. All right. Next person. Let's go with Total Man. Total Man was good.
Hey, what's up, Tyler?
Yo.
Wait, can Tyler hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How we doing? Is it my internet that's not working? Maybe I'm lagging. Am I lagging, guys? We lost Total Man. Total Man, I can't hear you anymore. All right, might have to go to the next person. Sorry, total man, I couldn't hear you. Let's go back to my boy. Actually, no, we heard from two of Finn's. Let's hear from a new person. Jake? What's good? Hello? All right. This is going very well. SNB? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. What's good? Is my internet not working? Why do I hear them and then I can't hear them afterwards? Must be a stupid internet thing. All right, let's go back. Let me see. Tua Fins.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo, we winning the Super Bowl?
Did you say the Dolphins are winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah, am I lagging? I think it's my Wi-Fi. All right, yeah, sorry guys. It doesn't seem like this is working anymore. I'm just lagging too much. All right, but anyways, I'll hop off anyways. I gotta go work on some vids regarding NBA free agency. Might come back tonight and stream some Fortnite or MLB The Show. I'll probably place a poll over on YouTube later today asking you guys which you'd prefer to see. But appreciate you all for joining in this early morning. The Dolphins, they be making moves. Darren Waller. Let's see what NBA moves just happened. Jericho Sims, 2-year deal to the Bucks. Schroeder, Kings. Pat Cunnington to the Hornets. Gary Harris to the Bucks. And then Jonas Valanciunas to the Nuggets, adding another center. But yeah, Darren Waller, we'll see if it works out. If not, hey, all we do is lose a 6th round pick, so it don't really matter much. But yeah, appreciate you all for joining in. Thank you all for the gifts. Tyreek, appreciate the Dolphins. And I may see you guys later on tonight.